Hello everyone, my name is Renato Filizola and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to configure a basic VLAN. So this is the scenario. We have two different networks. One is for my intranet, which has the 192.168.0.0/24 network, and my second network is for my guests, 172.16.0.0/24. The idea here is that all the computers that are in my VLAN 10, which is my intranet, cannot communicate with my guest VLAN, which is VLAN 20. I have, let me just like open the switch here. I'm gonna zoom in, and the idea here is those ports here from 1 to 12 plus my gigabit Ethernet 01, they will be connected to my VLAN 10. So my gigabit Ethernet 01 is actually for my server. So I connected the server to the gigabit Ethernet, and all the other devices for my VLAN 10, my intranet VLAN 10, will be those ports here from 1 to 12. And for my guest, it'll be from my uh, fast Ethernet 013 to 024. I'm gonna close here, and I have my admin laptop connected to my switch using a console cable. I'm gonna open my admin laptop. I'll go terminal, and then I'll keep the default configuration. Okay. So as you can see, uh, all the states has been changed to up for the device that are already connected to my switch. I'm gonna hit enter, and I created also here a step by step, or all the steps that I'm gonna do, so it's like easier to understand what's going on. First, I need to enable to go to the privilege mode using the enable command. And the first command is check the default VLAN configuration. We can do this with show VLAN brief command. And by default, all the ports will be associated to my default VLAN, which is VLAN 1. So we consider this VLAN as the native VLAN by default. So I'm going to create a VLAN 10 and associate from my fast Ethernet 1 to my fast Ethernet 12 port plus my gigabit Ethernet 01. Okay? So second step here is to create VLAN 10. So to create a VLAN, I need to go to the configuration mode with configure terminal command. And from here, just type VLAN 10. So third step, set up a name for VLAN 10. In this case, I just type name, and this will be intranet. I'll go back and I type interface range from my fast Ethernet 01 to 12 plus my gigabit Ethernet 01. Enter. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to set up a range from fast Ethernet 1 to fast Ethernet 12 plus my gigabit Ethernet 01. And here, uh, fourth step would be set up ports from 01 to 012 and gigabit Ethernet 01 as access ports. So we're going to do this now. I can do switch port, mode, and then I go access. So my access ports are end devices. In this scenario, in this video, I'm not going to set up a trunk port, which I will be recording a video in a few days. So switch port mode access And then I go switch port, access, and then I go VLAN 10. Okay, so I'm gonna exit and exit here, and I'll repeat the command show VLAN brief. And now I can see that I still have my VLAN 1, but now I have VLAN 10, which the name intranet and the ports that are associated with my VLAN 10 are ports from my fast Ethernet 01 to 12 plus my gigabit Ethernet 01. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing, but now for my VLAN 20. So I'll go to my configure terminal, VLAN 20 to create my VLAN 20. Name will be guests. And let me exit here. Interface range, but now will be from my fast Ethernet 13 to 24. Fast Ethernet 0/13 to my 24. And as you can see, for my VLAN 20, I'm not gonna add any gigabit Ethernet port just for my VLAN 10 because my server is connected, is the one that is using the gigabit Ethernet 01. But for my guests, there is no gigabit Ethernet port connected to the VLAN. So interface range fast Ethernet 013 to 24. And then I do the same thing. Switch port, mode, access, and switch port, access for my VLAN 20. And that's it. I'm gonna exit again, and I'll do the show VLAN brief command again. So now I have everything I want. I have for my VLAN 10, I have port fast Ethernet from 01 to 012 plus my gigabit Ethernet, and for my VLAN 20, which I named guests, from fast Ethernet 013 to fast Ethernet 024. I'm gonna just like save my configuration from running config to setup config. That's it. I'm gonna close here. I'm gonna test from PC1, for example, if I can ping PC2. Command prompt. Let me do like an IP config. So this is the IP address, which is like for my network 192.168.0.0/24, which is like my subnet mask. I'm gonna try a ping from my 01 to my 02. Okay. I'll also try to ping my server. Oops, my server is not this. My server is, I believe it's like 200. Yes, it's 200. Gonna close here, and I'll be also testing my guest 1 command prompt. Let me try ping 172.16.0.2. Gonna ping from guest 1 to guest 2, and I have pinged correctly. So yeah, that's it, guys. If you like this video, please share with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And thanks so much for watching this video. See you later.